When I very first saw the trailer, I immediately made a video. What did I say? What did I say about the Fnaf 2 movie? It's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good, and you guys, it's fan service. And the only reason why people want to watch this movie is because it's fan service. But what did I say? What did I say? What did I say? The Fnaf 2 movie would be terrible. No, it's not, Sam. It's not gonna be bad. It's never bad. You're just wrong. You're just wrong. That's the conclusion. It was so bad. It was so bad. I watched this with three of my friends. Okay, actually, one of them came in like halfway through the movie, so I came in with two other people. And we all said it was bad. We all said it was bad, and it was bad. And I'm overjoyous because I was right. Because I was right. And everyone in my comment section was like, "No, Sam, you're gonna be so wrong. You're just a wrong idiot." Well, guess what? What was I? I was right. Yeah. Spoilers ahead, obviously. I'm gonna just talk about this entire movie because this movie was so. I guess I'm just not gonna give away too much because if I'm gonna be so honest, I didn't know what was going on. Like very seriously, I did not know what was happening. There's so many plot holes in this one movie, and I know why. So they can make another movie and explain the plot holes from that movie, and that's why the first movie had a bunch of plot holes, and it was this one that had a bunch of plot holes. The third one's gonna cover it all up, trust me. But I'm gonna be so real. Like it's not a good story at all. That ending, the ending where like all the where the old animatronics came back and then like defeated the toys, and then it was like oh my God, it was so. And then when like the kids came out and they were like, "You freed us from our cage, but they're not done with you yet." No. Not to mention, what the hell was that? Like the science show? Come on, like why are we bringing the animatronics outside of the building? My interpretation should have been we keep the old OG like lore, even though that is just complicated in of itself. I feel like that's a lot less complicated whatever this movie is because like they're using the idea that like oh it's an alternate universe where it happens differently. Like no, it's come on no. Like what do we? No. I could say that about anything. I could say that about Scream. Okay, you see that back there? I could say that about Scream and just make like 1,000 Scream movies. That doesn't mean it's a good idea. That just means that it's lazy. That just means that it's lazy and you're making shit up as you go. That's what this whole movie felt like. It felt like Scott Cawthon was like on ADHD medication for the first time and he wrote an entire movie in one sitting. Like he just like it's a lot of ideas, but it's not really a lot of something. It's just a lot of like, what if they did this? What if they did FNAF 2 in the movie? Like just come on, no. I thought it was cool when he put on the Freddy head and like had to fend off the animatronics, but at the same time, I mean like it just felt like a whole lot of like add that in. Come on, add that in. You know, just ignore my hair by the way. It is 8 in the morning. I am just I don't know why I'm so active. I woke up at like 6 and I haven't gone to bed yet. I usually wake up at like 11, so it's weird. Not to mention, I just hate how like their eyes glow. Do you guys? Does anyone else hate that? Like I don't know. I'm thinking about this from a realistic standpoint. Obviously, I can't do that because it's a FNAF movie. But if I was making a movie, I wouldn't just randomly make the animatronics eyes glow because I don't know. Like, why would you even add that as a feature? When they get mad, their eyes glow. It doesn't make sense. Why would you? Let me. When I'm done engineering my robot, I forget to make its eyes glow. No. I know they had that in the first game, but I'm saying that their eyes were glowing red, like evil red. Like that's not accurate. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Stop. And then no elaboration on why when Abby picks up the toy, it just like automatically communicates with her. I guess they could just be like, "Oh, the puppet has can control all the electronics." But if the puppet could do that, why didn't he turn off the computer when he was freaking shutting down all the animatronics in that one scene where he put on the Freddy head mask? Why didn't he do that? Why didn't she do that? Also, why the hell would she possess somebody and then when they get possessed, their face just gets painted like the puppet? What the Huh? Yeah, like when I get possessed by like ghost and shit, my face just turns face painted white. Yeah, it happens. Like that's on. What the hell? What do you mean? I think it's from the books. I think. But to be honest, I don't really like the books either, so maybe I'm not a real FNAF fan. Maybe I just like to complain. I suck. And then opening had me like dead. Like it was so bad. Like when Charlotte or the original puppet girl, I don't know her name, I forgot her name. like was running and saved the kid, and like she got stabbed in the back by Springtrap, and then she died falling into the puppet's hand. What? No, the puppet's. First of all, how the hell was the puppet supposed to catch her? Because the puppet's not even possessed yet, right? So she had to have come up out of that little trap hole door like this. Like nobody. I would have thought she came up like this, like hands straight, looking forward. No, she had to have been like this to be able to catch her because she wasn't alive. The puppet was not alive. The girl just died. Whatever. And does everything have to be abandoned in this movie? Okay, I'm not making good criticism. I'm just fucking complaining to complain. But get what I mean. I didn't like these stories. I had a cousin. I'm gonna say his name because he has a YouTube channel, and I mentioned him before, and he's fine with it. Victor, I know you're watching this. Victor, he loved the movies. In fact, he wanted to get into a debate about me about why these movies are good. If you guys want to see a video like that, I'd be so happy to ask him. That'd be so cool. Like face cam videos, Skype call. I don't know, but like you know what I mean. Like I'll go on about this movie. This movie is not good, and maybe it's just because I'm like the OG fan, so I want it to be OG, whatever. But I don't know. It's just not very good. It wasn't scary either. All the deaths were off screen. Like when Mangle would kill somebody, it'd be like the camera on the floor, and it like it's implied that he died, or it's not implied, but like it doesn't show anything. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm such a sadist. I want to look at every dead person I see, but it's just like it was just like I was already like to begin with. So it's like you didn't even give me any cool scenery either. I mean, what the hell? And that's all I have to say. I didn't like the FNAF 2 movie, and it seems to me that the critics don't either. The audience does, but I think it's just a bunch of FNAF fans happy that they get a second movie, which is so that's perfectly a good valid reason. I wanted a FNAF 2 movie or FNAF movie since I was like 7, so I get that, but I didn't like it. I think they're gonna make a third one definitely because at the end they showed Springtrap, which I actually really liked the Springtrap design a little bit, but obviously, again, I'm not too good for the FNAF 3 movie, so I will be seeing that. But I don't know. Tell me what you think.